Happy Monday, everybody. Today is Monday, October 14th. I am Tragula with eXp Realty, and we are here for the Houston market in minutes. And I'm again with Mrs.
Denise DeLoach with Edge Home Finance.
So we were just discussing, and I had to stop the tape or start the recording because we were about to really get into it, talking about everything. And I was like, let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen quickly. Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. To go over the numbers from last week and where they are today for the market watch. Last week, there were 52 new listings that hit the market here in the Houston area. This week, there are 46. Last week, there were 21 that came back on market, and there are 15 for this week. Last week, there were 91 homes that had a price decrease. And this week, there are 66. There are 26 home pending for this week, whereas last week it was 30. Oh, I'm sorry. Option pending. Pending and ready to close 165 last week and 162 this week. So they're kind of running the same. 38 sold this week, and last week there were 71 that closed. So the numbers went down almost half from last week. So it's interesting to see the market change. And I'm sure
Mhm.
you'll have some comments on that in regards to, let me stop sharing my screen.
And I guess it would be interesting to see what the numbers looked like last year around this time to really determine if that's a significant slowdown or if that's pretty typical.
Right.
So
I'll
on the
probably,
mortgage, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I can probably pull those up before we get off too, but go ahead with
Okay.
the mortgage side.
Yeah, on the mortgage side, everybody was talking about the Fed rate cut, and that was the buzz for a couple of weeks. And now the interest rates are back up. So they're like, hey, what happened? The Feds cut the rate, but interest rates are going back up. Tell me what is really going on.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, when lenders were anticipating the Fed rate cut, they made the cuts before the announcement. They made adjustments to the interest rate before the announcements. So the rates had already started to drop. And by the time the announcement was made, there was no other adjustment that was needed because they had anticipated it. And so now, after the rate cut, we're seeing interest rates go back up. And the people are like, wait, hold on. I'm not understanding. And so the thing is that one, interest rates for mortgages are not directly tied to the Fed rate. They are more closely aligned to the bond rate, the 10-year bond rate. So that's the first thing. And then two, they already made the adjustments prior to the announcements. That's the second note. And then the last thing that affected it was the job rates report that recently came out. So, with the job rates report coming in a little bit stronger, the feds are not likely to continue to cut interest rates. And so, what we've actually seen is rates go from about 6.12, and now we're seeing rates around 6.3 as a national average. So, in all of that, what I would say to people is that, hey, playing the market is an emotional roller coaster. Rather than looking for the best interest rate, I mean, not saying that you shouldn't do that. You do want to get a good interest rate. But the focus should be really on, okay, what is your objective? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to buy it for the right reasons? Is it for your family? Is it for a growing family or a generational family? Whatever that is, whatever your why is, make sure it's a good why, set your budget, and get out there and buy a house. That's it.
Right. And when you say set your budget, you're meaning affordability, kind of like what we touched on last week, right? So
Absolutely.
if even at this interest rate, you are able to stay within your budget and afford to purchase a home because they can go ahead and do that now because as
Yes.
rates do cut as they are predicted to, they can do what?
Yeah, they can refinance.
Yep.
You have options. You have options. So, I mean, if the focus is on interest rates and that's it, okay, then you can continue to play the market. But it doesn't mean that when the rates get to where you want to be, that the prices are going to be where you want them to be. And
Right.
then the house may not be in the location you want it to be. So there are so many other factors that you cannot navigate based on interest rate. But if
Right.
you find a great community and a house in that community and interest rates are normal, but maybe not as low as they could be,
Right.
I mean, I think it sounds like you have two good reasons to go ahead and purchase the property.
Right. It's great perspective. Thank you for the share.
Just my 2 cents.
Right. And that's what we're here to give our 2 cents. That's why we but I attempted to quickly look it up to see
Okay.
about the rates. I'm sorry, what the numbers were for last year, but on the
Mhm.
market watch, it only lets me go back 7 days. So I
Oh,
need
okay.
more research to see. I have to pull other numbers and I don't want to take
Yeah.
up our time because this is the housing market in minutes. Um,
Yes.
yeah, it definitely will be interesting to see. And there is a report for that, and I can post at the end of this video.
Yes.
But
So
yeah,
what are you seeing from your clients? What are they desiring in houses, or what are you seeing when you're taking them to check out new houses?
I'm going to be honest with you, Denise, for the clients that I have in that I'm dealing with right now, right? I went out to a new community last week to familiarize myself with the new bills here in our area. Actually, I was over in the Balmore area
Hmm.
here in the Atascocita Humble area and to see about their rates and what incentives that they were offering. Most people are sitting on the sideline waiting for the interest rates to go down.
Oh,
Being
okay.
honest.
Okay.
I'm just
Hmm.
being honest. For my
Yeah.
clients, a few of the other agents that I'm associated with as well, everyone is waiting on the predictability that's out there on social media. Um, it's mostly incorrect. I saw something this weekend and said that they're predicting that the interest by the end of this month the interest rate will be down to 4.1%. And so I was waiting to tell you this and I'm going to let you elaborate. So it's really funny and almost crazy that the things that people see on social media, they're more apt to believe and run with than when talking to
Right.
actual professionals. So
Right. I think that is very interesting. But here's the thing. When they're talking about these numbers, like where are they getting that from? I would just, want to know the validity of their sources
right.
and why do they think that? Because I don't know. I haven't seen any indications that we're going to be that low. And what are they talking about? Are they talking about a 15-year mortgage? Or are they talking about a 30-year mortgage? Lots of questions come up when I hear that. Are they talking about a fixed rate loan? Are they talking about an ARM loan? So I'm not, I can't tell you what interest rates are going to be today or any other day. It
Exactly.
is based on the market and it changes every single day.
Daily. Right.
But I think it's something the media gets fascinated with one aspect of things
Mm-hmm.
and they just keep promoting that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there's so many other factors to consider.
Uh-huh. And it's if I feel like we as professionals are always chasing down the things that are being said on social media and from people that aren't in the industry.
Right,
As
right.
professionals who know what's going on and that everything changes daily. Because when I'm showing houses, I have to let clients know that like you said, that house may not be here tomorrow. An
It,
offer can
it,
go in at 9 o'clock tonight.
yes, and then the house is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So
But
yeah,
I mean, you know what? If somebody wants a 4.5, they can get it. They can get it any day of the week, every day of the week, if that's what you want, because all you have to do is pay for it.
yep,
That's it.
yep.
That is it.
What
So
do
if
we
you want that, you can pay for it.
I know I always say in real estate, everything's negotiable.
It is. It
You have
is
money, you
absolutely
can pay
negotiable.
for it. You can buy
Yeah.
down the rate, right?
Yes, you can.
But yeah,
So if
that's
you want that rate, I can get it for you.
right. And here's the price.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with the clients that I have that were active and decided to sit back on the sideline. And I respect that, of course, because everybody has their own options and the reason, like you said, the reason that they're doing things. It's just my job to keep them informed, which is part of why we started the Market in Minutes.
Got it. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
That's our housing market in minutes for today. And there are 78 days left in 2024. And if
That's
you
right.
would like a home for the holiday, before the holiday, whether it's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving or Christmas, what should they be doing, Miss Denise?
Hey, give us a call. We'll help you get an interest rate that's good for you and a home that will be worthy of your family and friends to visit.
Our Instagram information is below. Our contact information is in the comments or in the description. Please give us a call because Miss Denise, we can get a loan closed in about how many days?
Hey, 21 days, we can get it done.
In your home by Thanksgiving and by Christmas or by New Year's, your choice.
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, again, that's the housing market in minutes, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.